know Sammy Davis Jr. Personally, you could not imagine how delighted he was when informed that an annual award would be established here in his honor and in his name. Though he could not be here in person, he was gracious enough to send us his personal congratulations from Norway. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, the best, Mr. Sammy Davis Jr.
Thank you, dear. You know, since my childhood, I've heard every superlative used to describe my own personal ability on stage. But the standards we were able to set back in the old days have been somewhat redefined by a young man by the name of Michael Jackson. Wow. And I am personally delighted over his selection as the first recipient of this award. As you know, he has just finished doing probably the most exciting and the most successful concert tour in modern musical history. Michael Jackson, to me, is simply one of the most amazing entertainers I have ever seen in my life. And in 60 years in show business, I've seen quite a few. I'm one of his biggest fans, and I love him dearly as a friend. And Michael, I personally would like to say something to you. I regret being unable to be with you on this occasion, but as you know, as I'm talking to you now on tape, at this very moment, I'm in Oslo, Norway. But I'm honored to have you accept this award. And I'll certainly have a handshake and a big hug for you as soon as we get back together again. In my absence, however, we've invited a mutual friend and a brilliant young talent in his own right who will make the presentation of the first Sammy Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eddie Murphy.
As most people know by now, Michael Jackson over the past year appeared before more people and toured more countries of the world than any other artist. The Michael Jackson World Tour went to 15 countries in all and grossed more than $121 million and was seen upwards of 4 million fans. For another perspective on Michael Jackson's phenomenal career, I'd like to introduce you to one of Michael's closest friends and a wonderful actress whom I've admired for quite some time now, Miss Elizabeth Taylor.
Thank you, Eddie. I'd like to say a few words about a wonderful human being who is also one of my dearest friends. I would adore Michael Jackson whether he was the world's biggest, greatest star or not. But it so happens that he is the greatest and perhaps one of the most gifted music makers the world has ever known. What makes Michael even more unique may be the fact that all of his accomplishments, his rewards, have not altered his sensitivity and concern for the welfare of others or his intense caring and love for his family and friends and his fans, and especially all the children all the world over. Michael Jackson is indeed an international favorite for all ages, an incredible force of incredible energy. The art of music, a pace setter for quality of production, a vanguard for high standards of entertainment. What is a genius? What is a living legend? What is a megastar? Michael Jackson, that's all. And just when you think you know him, he gives you more.
It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's good.